Traders, good morning. It's Scott. Welcome to the Tradenet Trading Room. Welcome to a beautiful Monday. I hope everybody's had a great weekend and is ready to start trading this week with us. We're so excited that you're here. We're excited that you're taking the time to be with us. I know you've got choices out there on which room to be in and which family to associate. We're excited that you've chosen us, and to be here with us today means a lot. Appreciate everybody out there on social media, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, StockTwits. Welcome to the show. Welcome to a beautiful Monday here. This is February the 10th already. Man, we're like 40 days into the new year and smoking right now, which is fantastic. We've come off of a great week. Probably, as Meir had coined it, the best week that he can remember in a long time. I would say the exact same thing. We are really just had an awesome week. Hey, if you're out there looking in from the outside trying to get into this room and you want to do so, you can get in here for as little as $399. We've got the World Series of Day Trading Traders that's coming up just about a week away now. It is going to be outstanding. So much fun. This is our third World Series of Day Trading. Again, you've got the World Series of Day Trading Winter Game Sale going on from the 5th through the 17th. You can take advantage of this here and make sure that you have got what it takes to be part of what we're doing here each and every day. And that's a real focus on being profitable traders each and every day. And we do that through a lot of our training. You get with the Pro Package, Expert Student, and some with the Intro as well. If you're here in the room and you want to upgrade where you're at right now, you can do that too. We've got plenty of opportunity to do that. And then the World Series of Day Trading coming up. Look here now. We have got it February 19th through the 26th. February 19th through the 26th. And that's coming up a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a break for the weekend, and then a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we will be done with the competition. We'll crown the champion on Wednesday. So that's going on. We've got a big promotion going on right now, and that's where we're at. For this is a great way to great way to make it happen. Okay, as we start going on today, World Series of Day Trading intact. We'll go over that one more time. We'll also take a look at the markets this morning. A lot of stuff going on today, and I want to be sure that we cover everything here going forward. All right, let's do this. Let's look at where we are and where we've been and kind of get a good idea of what's happening here with the overall markets today. We're going to start in Asia, where things are over with for the day, and we're going to take a look at these markets. Nikkei down 142, Shanghai and China up 14.52, and Hong Kong Hang Seng down 162.93, down 0.59%. And when you look at Europe this morning, you got Europe is down across the board. German DAX down 50, FTSE in UK down 24, 23.75 to be exact. CAC 40 in Paris down 26.50, down 0.44%. Combined with Asia, we got one market up, 5 markets down. And then you come to our futures here in the US of A. Dow futures this morning down 84 points. S&P futures down 7. NASDAQ futures down 17. No, down 19.50 now. Quick look at oil this morning. Oil down 53 cents, down 1.05%, down below $50 a barrel. And gold this morning running higher, up 4.2999, up 0.2733%. So gold higher. Oil down, market down overall. Tesla, wow, Tesla up another 7% this morning. That stock we're going to be watching here. Big Oscar award night for Parasite last night. Those of you that watched it, really good. And Xerox bidding for HP for about $34 billion. That's with a B, $billion. So big time move here. Also, China coronavirus still in the news. Is really now starting to hamper some of the production. You look at iPhone, you look at Apple manufacturing in China, that they call it in limbo with the coronavirus outbreak. So we'll see how that works. They've got to get back to work, but they've got to do it safely, and that is what's happening in the news. All right, as we get into today, let's say good morning to everybody here in the room. We'll get everybody focused. We're going to go over some stocks this morning. get you prepared for the day, get you really focused in on what we're doing, and get you focused on the stocks that we're looking at today. So let's say good morning to everybody here in the room, and we'll get everybody taken care of. Good morning, Robert. Good to see you here this morning. Good morning, Eduardo. Dimitri, good morning to you. Barak, good morning. Victor, good morning to you. It's a wake-up call, Ken. Wake up. Jason, good morning to you. Jason R. Jeff R., good morning to you. Anthony, good morning. Luke, good morning. Right on, Luke. I agree with you. I agree. Thanawat, good morning. Glenn, good morning to you. First day, welcome back, or welcome to the show. Welcome to the trading room. Good to have you here. Young Shane, good morning to you. Randy R., good morning. And Jamal, good morning to you. Probably for the real time. I mean, it's better to focus on your P&L instead of others. Yeah. I don't know what that question was. Andy, maybe you could enlighten me. Maybe I missed it here this morning on the P&Ls. Elmer, good morning to you. Don B., good morning. And John B., good morning to you. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, let me see where I was this morning. There we go. Voice breaking. There we go. Elmer, good morning to you. Don B., good morning. John B., good morning. Renew, you're going to have to reset there, I think. Jeff R., good morning. Abel, good morning to you. Top 20 messed up. Dimitri, good morning. Peter, good morning to you. Morning, Mohammed. Yes. Pantera, good morning to you. Brandon, good morning. And Gareth, good morning to you. Marcin, good morning. Issues with the voice. John, good morning to you. Okay, got it. Renew, good. Yep. Shafala, good morning to you. Good morning, Juan. Thank you so much. Good morning, John H. Good morning, Ravindra. Danny, good morning to you. Broker Tova, my friend. All right, let's take a look at a couple of stocks here this morning, get everybody focused in on where we need to go and what needs to happen here. This epic trade, EPC, I like this a lot over the $38 mark. Epic over 38. We'll post this. This will be a green. This will be a, and again, traders, the trend is down this morning. So these stocks that are higher are have got strength in the market here. QSR long at 67 this morning. QSR long at 67 this morning. And then WWE under 41. We'll paint this one red this morning. WWE red or short under 41. And that's my short trade for the day. I'm also watching GILD. That is that 68.87, which is yesterday's close. That thing could start to run to the downside. And then Lilly under 140 this morning. I'll post this one. I'll show you this trade here. Lilly short under 140 this morning. And here's what the Lilly trade looks like. I'll just bunch this up here. I'll have it on the, there we go. A little bit easier to see. If you look at it on the daily, you can see we pulled down. The stock is definitely on an uptrend, so you need to be careful. But for the day, 140 would be one that I would be looking at trading here. So I'll get the epic trade, EPC, pulled down here. Let me just go like this. There we go. Okay, we'll watch EPC now over that $38 range here as we get into the day. That'll be my first trade of the day. And then the WWE or QSR, I'll put QSR here. The volume, though, on QSR is pretty minimal right now, so I got to keep that in mind looking at this. This is QSR. Okay. Oops. What did I just do there? WWE. Right. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm linked. Okay. No problem. I got to take that off this morning. And this is going to be QSR. Okay. So we'll pull this one down here. So we've got good coverage. Know exactly where I need to be this morning. Got the market orders already set up, all dialed in and ready to go. Okay. Perfect. All right. With us this morning, Danny Schwartz is here, one of our analysts. Good morning to you, Danny. Boker Tov. Good afternoon to where you are. Michael Arevi, my trading partner in the afternoon session, is here with us this morning. Traders, remember, we break this down into 3 sections. We've got the morning session, which we're in right now. We've got the lunch session, and then the afternoon. The good thing about the room is you've got a qualified and great analyst here all day long, whether it's myself and Meir, whether it's Danny, whether it's Michael, whether it's Meir, Aggie. We got a great team here that's very capable to take any type of trade and walk you through the reasons why and posting the trade. So also to assist us each and every day, we've got Gabe and Clifton. The room would not run like it runs right now, and you have to trust me on this, without Gabe and Clifton. They are an integral part of what we do on a day-to-day basis. They are very important. They answer a lot of questions, take care of a lot of your issues and questions and updates and things like that. And if you have one of them, and if you're new to the room, click on their name. Simply click on Gabe's name or Clifton's name. Say good morning to them. Welcome them into the room. And if you have any questions, let them know. Amir Barak is here. You'll hear from Amir on Tuesday and Thursday of this week, sharing his trades with you. Aggie LaFleur is here too, doing a lot of training for us this month and mentoring sessions. Good morning to you, Aggie, or good afternoon. Our account manager, Corey Keller, is here. If you need anything to do with a program, signing up for the new World Series of Day Trading, anything like that, you're going to be able to just click on Corey's name and he'll be able to help you. We also today, very important, we've got the case studies class tonight, which is going to be here in the main room. Michael Orevi does that case studies class. And let me tell you something. The great thing about the case studies class, unlike perhaps Star Trader, is the Star Trader material doesn't often change because we've got core education that we do. However, the case studies course changes each and every time Michael delivers it. We've got new stocks, we've got new patterns, new charts, and Michael does a hell of a lot of work on that. And I want you to join him today after the close at 4 o'clock. Again, we never stop training here at Tradenet. Boris Aguiar is here, our Espanol chat leader here. He's our Spanish analyst. Each and every day, he translates the room from English to Spanish, and couldn't be happier with what the job that Boris is doing. And then Arseny Klem, our Russian analyst, is here as well. So again, case studies is the real deal. Like Amir says, it is a great opportunity for you to get real-time training from Michael Orevi, one of our star analysts here. Okay, one more plug here. Unselfishly, World Series of Day Trading coming up. Don't miss it. If you want to get a program, go ahead and grab it. Intro, Student, Expert, or Pro. If you want to upgrade, you can do that too. Hey, traders, remember this. Also, next Monday is going to be a market holiday. We've got President's Day coming up. Next week, we'll be fully loaded with the start of the World Series of Day Trading, and we're looking forward to it. Hey, join me here in just a couple of minutes. We get started in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Meir Barak will be leading us this morning. I will be trading alongside Meir like we do in each of the morning sessions. We do not get together in the morning and compare notes. We do not get together and compare our watch lists. We do it independently so that you'll get a couple sets of eyes on the hottest stocks here each and every day as we get the day started here. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to trade the markets with you. The open is coming up in just about less than 2 minutes. It's going to be a great day today. It's going to be a Monday. Take it easy. If you're new to the room, there's no reason for you to overtrade. There's no reason for you to extend yourself. Just take the small base hits and know when to swing for the fences when it becomes available. And then you'll have and enjoy the experience a lot more as you start in on your journey. Okay, one more check on the futures. Futures here in the US of A, pre-market futures still down. Dow futures down 92, S&P futures down, or Dow futures down 97, S&P futures down 9, Nasdaq futures down 24.75. We are going to be lower at the start of the day today. So hang in there with us. We'll kind of guide you through the day here, give you some fresh training as we go. And here comes Meir. There he is. Hey. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Happy Monday.
Good afternoon. Hi, traders. Hey, guys. Hi, traders. New week. Let's do our best. Seems like the market's coming down a bit. Take over the charts, Scott.
Yep. Tesla looks good, Ken. Can't complain. I would hold on to it. Okay. Meir, welcome to Monday. And market's going to start lower today as we get into this Monday session.
Setting up my screens here. And ready to go. Okay, here we go, traders. We've got plenty of movers today, which is interesting. Tesla's gapping up And I don't really want to know what to make of it, Scott. Is it a candidate for a long or a short? I tend to think it's based on the daily, it should come down. But you never know with Tesla. People love to buy it, so we'll see.
You're watching QSR. New entry on QSR is going to be 65. This is going to be a long at 65 here. Long 65 QSR.
BHVN could be interesting. The stock is down 11%, but I need it to come up first.
Watch QSR for the entry here at 65. I'm long the stock, QSR. 50-cent spread, so be careful here. Watching for EPC now. I'm going to go long here at 38. Just touched there and then has come down.
Cool is looking strong today. It's too early, in my opinion, to trade Tesla. I'll stay away for now. No, I thought I have more. I don't. Is there anything interesting you guys see?
Yeah. Hey, traders, no trade on EPC. Wow, NVDA just took off. Apple taking off. Uber. Traders, those of you that are in the QSR trade, QSR, I'm looking for the high, over $66, 1 point here, if we can get it.
I was thinking whether I should put Tesla under 795 for short, but I'd rather see pullback first before I move in. Could be sorry for this soon. But
yeah, like you said, the trend is down. We've got a little higher this morning, but you know it's higher, man. I got to respect the downside of that stock if it moves.
What should be AGVN?
Hey, traders, Lilly under 141.25. I'm going to add this announcement here to the room. 141.25 LLY short.
Posted BHVN. I'm shorting it now. Stop over the highs. Okay, here comes a pullback in Tesla. I'm short BHVN. Now the question what Tesla's going to do next. So right now, after it pulled back up with a long bottoming tail, if it comes down under 796, I think we've got a trade. Well, it does look like it's going to go up, and the long opportunity could be over 805 in Tesla. I'm posting that one too. Long Tesla.
Okay, traders, QSR. Okay, stop loss is going to be under 64. Epic, no trade. EPC, No trade on LLY yet.
Tesla's moving.
Yep, Tesla's skyrocketing now.
Tesla's hit my target. About to take my partial in Tesla, taking now.
Good way to start the morning right there on Tesla.
Absolutely. I'm holding, I'm keeping 100% success rate in Tesla so far, Scott.
Yeah, unbelievable trading.
Since the big moves. I will move out of BHVN soon over 47. I'm out.
Watch our QSR trade
here. Loser. Is it loser in BHVN?
Watch Epic here.
Whoa, what's going on with Roku?
Not even on my radar this morning. Roku. Wow.
Oh, look at Tesla goes. Roku is working.
Yeah.
What's the story there? Really shows nothing.
SPY's closed the entire gap. The market is looking and flirting with going green right now.
About to sell some more Tesla. Sold. I'm going to scalp Roku under 128.50. Scalp traders. I don't usually do that. I'm short Roku. Stop over the highs over 129. I don't usually do that.
WWE falling down now. At Roku, wow.
I move out over 129. I'm out.
Wow.
It hit me. Oh. I should learn that. I should do better. I should behave better. That's what happens when you make a lot of money with Tesla. You feel like you can spend it.
Wow, Roku. I mean, Roku could chase at 130 easy today. There's so much upside to this stock, but nothing goes straight up like that.
Yeah, STC is looking real good. I was taking the time to take a look at it on a daily, and it just took me too long to make up my mind, but that was beautiful. Should have participated in this one. Really nice.
Okay, watch Epic EPC. Entry going to be 38.
Yeah, Nvidia is looking beautiful. I like the daily too. Barak just posted Nvidia. I'm going to join this one. It moves over.
Pre-earnings fund. Jeffrey, they report tonight, I'm presuming, on Roku. Okay. Yeah, Epic right back down. I like WWE to the short side. I'm going to list it under 41.50 here. WWE.
About to go long. Nvidia.
I'm going to join you on this.
I'll go long over the highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meir just posted this one. I'm long.
Okay, I am also long Nvidia here. See what we get.
Daily look magnificent stock, Scott.
Yeah. And market Meir is now closed the gap and running higher.
You know, I forgot to take a look at the market. Right, close the gap on both sides. Traders are moving strong. I mean, Nasdaq is moving strong. It's up at 0.25 by now. S&P just slightly in green. But we have to remember it is a Monday morning, and lots of things can change during Monday morning, especially during the first 30 minutes. Whatever we're seeing now could be just, could mean nothing. It's very, very possible the market at around the 30-minute mark will reverse and we're going to come down. It's very typical to a Monday morning. It's very hard to predict. There's a lot of open orders coming from the weekend.
QSR starting to come up too. Roku is not quitting, chasing that 130. Watch for the partial here on NVDA. Watch the 256 area on NVDA. See if we get
Getting those good.
Yeah, see if we get this move. I'd like to see the market take another leg up. I mean, WWE under 41.50. I got to watch this too. 18 cents away from entry on WWE.
I'm going to move out of Tesla if it moves under 808. I'm out of Tesla. One short Tesla under 806. Actually, I'm changing it to 807. I don't think it triggered, I'm not sure. Waiting for it to come under 807. NVIDIA new high. Get ready for a partial there. Oh, come on, NVIDIA. So close. So close. $90 is the highs in NVIDIA. In the over. ready for a partial. I would like to see it coming over 806, 256, sorry. But 90 something would have been a good partial point. I'm short Tesla. Market's pulling back down. This is a bit risky with NVIDIA. It may follow the market, be careful. I really like to get my partial now. I'm afraid it's going to follow the market. Come on, NVIDIA. One more push over the 80 somewhere, and I'll take my partial.
Come on, Roku tracking.
Market's coming down a bit, be careful. Guys, I'm taking my partial in NVIDIA here at 80. This may be too early, but I'm seeing the market pulling back down. I wanted to make sure I'm on the green side. Tesla's moving nicely. Good. Getting ready for a partial in Tesla. Taking my partial here. 10 points. 9, sorry. 9 points. And I'm having another amazing Tesla day.
Absolutely.
The GVN finally came down.
There goes NVIDIA now. Over 256, going to take a partial here at 256. Wow. Nice move.
You heard it. Good. I'm taking some more off the table. Beautiful.
Roku just popped.
Well, didn't quite use it as much as I could have. That's a beautiful trade. Well, good job, Amir, for posting it. Guys, take a look at the daily of NVIDIA. Look at the beautiful daily. I mean, you do have one day here when it gapped up and came down, but if you disregard this day, of course, it cannot be disregarded, but I mean, just take a look at the technical formation here, the daily technical formation. It's just awesome. And this is something that comes in together so nicely, daily and intraday, beautiful bull flag. It's just something I can't refuse taking.
Wow, look at Roku go. Nothing but straight up.
Nicholas, tell you what about Tesla. Since I have 100% success rate with Tesla for several days, I'm getting to the point where I'm afraid to post another trade. That's gonna ruin it. It's just unsustainable what I'm having in Tesla. It's just not, it can't hold. Just afraid of the next trade. Gonna lower some more size here. No, I'm not at $30,000. I need another 2,000 to be at 30,000. I'm doing it.
I think Roku, if Roku uses this 130 to balance out, it could see a lot higher here. I hate to even say it, but even though it's got all green candles on the way up, it looks strong, real strong. Tesla pulling all the way back down now, taking a new low in the day. Wow.
Guys, you know, this one, I'm telling you something. I'm not a believer, but if I was, then I'm telling you something. This one I brought from India really works. I mean, since then, my days are, I mean, my lowest day was $12,000 in profit since then. So I put it on my table. They told me, the Indian guys told me it's going to work. It is. I can't argue.
Got to go with what works.
I think Jinka, you've got Jinka's here. He's got a new export opportunity here.
You could ask $1,000 per each one. Gee, Maniz.
Where's the Jinka? He's missing all the party. No. I would, you know, let's disregard the fact that I'm playing too much with Tesla and I should stop probably. Even though I don't think Tesla is a good idea for long. I think, you know, I think the party is kind of over right now. I'll go through this a bit later. I won't go through this right now, but I think even if it's going to go up right now, that would be too much of a gamble. I wouldn't go for it. Market pulled back down a bit, not much. Yeah, it is possible that Jinke is on his honeymoon. He married a week ago. But aren't you supposed to be having fun when you're on a honeymoon, like trading every day?
Good way to put it. Oh, Roku, unbelievable.
Zahid, ICE. Let's take a look at ICE. ICE intraday looks fine. Daily, no. Daily looks terrible, Zaid. I mean, I was about to say, okay, if the daily looks good, I'm for it. But look at the daily. It just crashed down recently. It could be a pullback day. It could continue much higher from here. But when a daily looks like this, it should probably stop somewhere and continue to come down. So you just never know where it's going to stop. And it's very likely that it's just reached its highs or something. So just look at the daily crash down. This is not more than just a pullback day and probably not going to find a lot of buyers. Those who are buying it are probably the ones who are averaging down their loss. You can't trust these guys. You won't find institutional traders helping you today. So you'll be betting on some continuation, which may or may not happen. But based on the daily, you won't find a lot of partners who will join you on this one. And the whole idea about trading traders is that you need to find the people who will help you with the trade. If you're just trading alone because it looks great, then what's the use of technical analysis? The whole idea of technical analysis is a self-fulfilling prophecy. People are watching it, want to join you, and want to get in with you, then I mean, if I watch ICE here, then the intraday says yes, they're going to join you. On the other hand, the daily does not suggest so. So your chance to succeed is slightly lower. But don't get me wrong. I mean, you probably have more than 50% chance to succeed there, but that's not enough. Intraday of LYFT looks beautiful. Let's see the daily. Daily looks beautiful too. Let me see the 12-month or more. Yeah, LYFT is looking very, very good. Let's go long LYFT over 52.50. Look at the big seller at 49. I just saw that. There's a big seller at, oh no, it's 53, sorry. No, 52.50. There's a big seller at 52.50. There's another one, $1 higher. I don't care about this one yet. It's getting close. LYFT. Big seller at 50. You want to be over that for a long. Comes up with some momentum. I'm long. Touched over 50. Don't see the big seller anymore. Move to a new high, just a few cents. Stop is anywhere between 40 to 50 cents. NVIDIA is doing fantastically well. Getting close to the 2 points mark. Yeah, I can see Amir posted the LYFT earlier too. So let's hope it's a second winner for Amir.
What about Tesla again over 800? Wow.
I had my share of luck today with Tesla. About BA is a bit extended to the upside, in my opinion. Nice bull flag on the daily. Daily looks fine with BA. It looks kind of nice. I wouldn't say it's. You can definitely trade it. NVIDIA traders, I'm about to reduce some more, although I only have 100 shares. I'm selling here 50. Take a look at FedEx. FedEx, in my opinion, is just going sideways. It is strong today, up 2.5%. Could be if it moves over 160, which is where you post it, which is right, in my opinion. It's coming up with quite a lot of momentum, but look at the resistance it has here. So it has quite a lot of resistance around here. Nice momentum coming from Friday. Looks fine if it moves over 160, but I want to join you there. It does not look perfect in my opinion. I mean, it's too much going around here. Okay, so the market moved over the highs. After a small pullback, we've seen a new high now. S&P is up 0.2 almost, Nasdaq 0.4. And we started with a gap down today, just to remind you. However, it is the 30-minute mark. And although the market is trending higher, this could be a point of a big pullback or even the high of the day. Well, EPC is up 22%. It's kind of going sideways. Look at this topping tail here. It just failed to move higher. Well, not yet. It's going to fail only if it comes down under 37 or so. So I can't really say it's failing, but it's kind of, I would say, dangerous pullback from the highs. Maybe not. Let me see the daily. Daily looks fine. It's interesting. Yeah, YFT just made the move. Somewhere over the 90s, which it reached and I missed, should have been the target. It did touch the place where I should have taken my partial just before the whole number, but I was busy with something else. Let's see if I get a second chance here. Maybe later. I have to go through a pullback now, which is my fault. Well, I'll tell you one more thing about EPC. The stock is up 22% and it only has 1 million shares volume. That's not too much for a stock that is up 22%. And if you look at it, it's quite spready, not very healthy. And it seems like it's failing now. MAC is up 7%. Intraday is looking interesting.
Beyond, let me see. Beyond.
Daily not.
Let's look at Beyond, BYND.
Daily does not look.
Yeah. Over the high candle, 119.50. 119.50, Alfred. Yeah, Epic not going to make it EPC, I don't think.
Well, MAC is looking good over 25-24, so it looks fine, but I don't really like the daily. YFT is trying to return to the highs. Maybe give me another chance to take my partial over the 90s somewhere. Here we go. One more push. Taking my partial here at 88. I'm a little bit afraid of the whole number here. That was a second good trade from Meir, thank you. Good job, Goldfinger. Nice LK trade, Kendra. Regarding Tesla, well, it does look, well, firstly, stop over 800 is due, that's for sure. And I still do have 100 shares. And you're right, it looks like it could be coming down. There's a nice technical short here under 786 or so. Maybe even 7. It calls for a short. As you can see, LYFT as expected found its resistance at the whole number, just 2 cents below. It's a good idea to take a partial over there. Nvidia's new high.
WWE's closed the entire gap higher now. Wow, NVIDIA. Still holding on to some NVIDIA. Again, taking the partial earlier and now letting it just grow here.
Well, I got to post Tesla. Posted Tesla under 787. It's going to be small size trade for me.
I'm going to join you here on Tesla.
Well, you see, Scott, when we're watching Tesla here, it's trying to make up its mind. It's kind of going sideways. It's probably going to make up its mind up or down soon. I think if it moves under 87, well, the more safe short would be 86, in fact. It's probably going to make its way down. Of course, there's another option if it moves over 800 for a long. But as you can see now, if you watch Tesla, it's trying to make up its mind where to move next. And that means that the buyers and sellers are hesitating. And that's not what you want to see in Tesla. Especially if you go long. It's just not what you want to see in Tesla. If you go long, you expect, people to join in, the greed should take it to a next level or something like that. And I really doubt if something like this could happen, even if it moves higher over 800. That's why, even with small size, I'm not going to participate. The only way I'm going to participate now, if it comes down under this level here, 787, and then I'll short Tesla with very small size, just because fear works better than greed. And then I would hope that some sellers would come in when they see Tesla coming down. We came to the 30-minute mark, and we're still holding, we're still stalling here. Looks like we did move up just a bit. But I will be surprised if we're going to continue higher from here. Tesla's approaching. I want to see some decision here once it comes under 787. If it does not show a decision, then it's very likely to fail. So when it comes down under 787, it needs to come down 4 or 5 points real quick, move under the lows. If it doesn't, it's going to be a big risk trade. Because still, you just can't see that it made up its mind. It did not. Maybe it will, under 87. It's getting close. Of course, you want to see the volume growing. I also like the fact that we're right after the 30-minute mark. The market did not yet pull back down. So if Tesla's going to come down, well, the market's going to come down too. And I hope they both come at the same time. It is more likely for the market to come down now. Then this should be a nice combination. Tesla's approaching once more. I'm short. We'll just see a quick move under the lows, which is right under 784 somewhere. Here we are, getting close. It's going to start going sideways here.
Yeah, it looks really good now. Wow.
We're just going to be in a dangerous zone, in a very dangerous zone. Here comes the market pullback. I was hoping to see that. Just a small pullback so far, nothing interesting. Now, what you're seeing now in Tesla is what I was a bit concerned we're going to see. It came down very close to the lows. Not yet a problem. Over 789, it's going to be a problem. Moves over 789, there will be some buyers coming in. And then we're just going to be in the gambler's territory. So now we have another chance to move down. Good. Just made it to a new low. I think we're going to have a winner.
Yeah, let's break it down now. It's going to be a great trade. Watch that 780 now as it comes down to the whole number.
Getting ready for partial traders. Taking now my partial. Oh, I did not take my partial. I made a mistake, sorry. This mistake could cost me. Oh, come on. Should have had my partial. It was a good trade. It was a good call. Come on. Come down again. LYFT traders, the rest of the quantity is going to be stopped under 52. Come on, Tesla. Just touched under 780. That was a good point for a partial, which I missed. Yeah, Beyond's beautiful, just moved over the highs. Let's see MCK, Mike. A bit too late for MCK, sorry. Could have been a beautiful entry here. 162.70 or so. Let's see the daily. Daily is beautiful too. Yeah, perfect trade. What's going on with Facebook? Now I'm also going to have a stop in NVIDIA under 257, just 50 shares, but should have a stop anyway. Tesla's trending lower. I missed my opportunity earlier, but I hope I'm going to get a second chance because of the trend. ABB Vista, let's see. Nice uptrend in ABBV, volume's good. Daily is beautiful, yeah, looks fine. Nice momentum, nice breakout formation. I think if you're interested in this one, you could go long over 95.30. It did break out to a new high, retested the breakout point, and could possibly come down now. Come up again, sorry, now. I don't want to play the Tesla game for too long. I missed my opportunity earlier. If it's going to move over 790, I'm out. I don't think that's the right technical stop, but I do not want to take the risk.
Watch that 780. Again, it's bounced off there a couple of times now on Tesla. Roku's starting to move too. Yeah, Epic, no trade there on EPC. Trades. I'm going to post a Roku trade 131 with a 130 stop here on Roku. ROKU long 131. It's the post.
So as I'm reducing my size here in Tesla, it's not going where I wanted it to go. I mean, it did go, I just didn't take my partial there. And for the rest of my quantity, I stop over 790, as I mentioned earlier. I mean, Tesla is just going sideways, as you can see. It is trending lower, but again, as it was earlier going sideways, it still now is going sideways, and I don't really know if it's going to, I mean, it's probably going to come down, but I don't want to do it in the same size, although that was a small size. I don't want to do it in the same size. Stop order reached. Well, which one? Hmm? Yeah, NVIDIA is out. The bid for trade in NVIDIA, but it's out. Well, I thought the market's going to pull back down. It just did very, very small pullback and then moved to a new high. So much for Monday's morning reversal. That did not work out today. Yeah, MCK did good. Yeah, beautiful. Cool. Nice trade.
Hey, traders, those of you that are in the Roku trade with me, I'm going to take my partial here right before 132, coming out of half of the trade here, 131.90, 131.90. Killer trade on Roku, breaking out of the whole number 131. So those of you that took it, congratulations. Really nice trade here.
Yeah, ATVM is looking interesting. Well, I mean, it's up 31%. Volume's good. Nice breakout, the daily. I'm a bit concerned it has done enough. Maybe if it moves again over 14.10. Otherwise, probably too risky. I think it's kind of tired. Looks to me it's kind of tired. You know, always when I see stock over, I mean, up 32% right now, I think there's more, at this point, there's more profit taking than greed. Most likely, I'm not sure.
Now over 132. Just going to let 100 more shares go here of Roku. We'll wait for the main breakout here, hopefully over 130.
Take a look at Uber. Yeah, Uber looks, intraday looks very pretty. This is daily. Daily looks good too. Nice momentum. The daily chart. Intraday looks fine. Probably wait for it to move over 41.30. And then why, Kendra? Well, LLY is kind of moving higher, but it's down 2%, extremely dangerous to go for long. This is the daily. Okay, so if you take a look at the daily, it shouldn't continue to come down. It's more like some kind of profit taking, not really, more like a retest of the breakout point. I don't know why it came down 2%, but it's uptrending beautifully on the daily, therefore likely to continue moving higher. So the daily suggests it's going to come up. Intraday, very risky. Yes, Gail, I'm definitely totally adapted to the new platform now. I feel very at home with this. Although, just a few minutes ago, I made an unpleasant mistake, which I fixed. But anyway, it feels good. It really feels good. I finally set up my charting the way I wanted, and orders and everything, and I know where everything is located at. I mean, mostly, not 100%, but I definitely like it. I love the fact that I can see my quantity on the level 2, on the market depth window. I love the fact that I can see my entry point there, and my P&L there, and everything. It just looks good. And there's more, of course. Come on, Tesla. Good job, Mohammed. Yeah, that's true, Gil. I could definitely make a mistake with any platform. You know, something kind of weird happened since my first Tesla trade a few days ago when I made this $123 something thousand on this Tesla trade. Then I kind of feel like I'm less concerned or less afraid, can take a bit more risks. I don't know. I mean, since then, I only had days of over $10,000 in profits. And it's a good feeling, I have to tell you. It's like I have a cushion somewhere, like the one I made with the $120,000 there. And I feel like I can use this cushion in order to take more risks without being too much concerned. It's a beautiful feeling, and I don't think I ever had it. It's kind of strange for me right now, but it's working out nicely. I mean, I made money in the last week or so. I made more money than I make in 6 months on average in a week. Is that like a very dangerous feeling? Is that something that's going to kick me back or change my trading at that point right now where I would continue to make that much money a day? I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm not sure. This could be a very dangerous feeling on the one hand side, but on the other hand, well, so far last week, it's working great. Yeah, certainly the job of Lakshmi. Can't explain it in another way. Well, you know, Nicholas, my original strategy is definitely to take less risk than I'm taking now. I mean, technically, I do the same. Well, actually, to be frank, I mean, the only thing I do is take more risk with Tesla. Well, I'll see how it works out. We'll see in the next few weeks how it works out. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm going to return some of the money I made back, but maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be a nice turning point for me.
Whereas if you're in the Roku trade, 132.50 will be the new breakout point to the upside on Roku, ROKU.
Well, you see, Aline, Tesla's trending lower. You write about the trend if it comes down under 780. You're absolutely right about it. But the fun is gone. There's no more fun here. And I don't know whether the fun is going to come back under 780 once more. I don't think it will. Just like it came down earlier, you see here, when we took it here, and then it came down. That should have been my partial point, which of course I missed. I made a mistake here. Here we go. So I'll be very happy to take my partial after all. Here we go. But I don't expect the next step under 780 to be another big one. I mean, this wasn't a big one. So why should the next one be? It's just coming down slowly. It looks well. Look at right now. Look at this last red candle we just experienced. It came down with nice volume. Look at the volume. Just came down with nice volume, and you could have expected it to continue a few more points under the lows. But it kind of rested a bit. Some buyers came in, found the support at the lows, and maybe it's going to come down again now. But I don't see the clear move, the clear support that it had earlier when it moved up and then came down. That fun is kind of gone. And it looks like it's about to give me my chance to get my partial after all. Here we go. You know, actually, that was a fun move. Any sign of pullback now? I'm going to take my partial. Last one was fun. It's not enough. If you took it 780, 4 points in Tesla, took my partial here. It's not much. You see, it came down a few points, immediately bounced back up. I did manage to take my partial. And I'm kind of done for the day. So if you look at it as just a normal trade under 780, it is, but it's not the fun that Tesla can provide you at the beginning of the trading session. And it's probably going to, it's not going to last for long. I think what Tesla does now, we're going to be very lucky if it's going to last for a few more weeks. I would definitely hope to see it for a few more days. But it has the potential to continue somewhat. Look at the daily. Big pullback from the highs, pullback up again. Let's see what Tesla brings us in the next few days.
We're insured.
No, seems like I closed all my Tesla quantity for some reason. I did not mean to do that, but I did. Well, traders, I am down for the day, and here's my account. I'm up $30,000, $658.18. And a loser in BHVN, a winner in LYFT, a winner in NVIDIA, a loser in Roku, and as usual for the past week, 35 grand in Tesla, which brings me to a total of just over $30,000. And I'm feeling good. Hope you guys feeling good too. Hope you had a good day. So enjoy the rest of your day, traders. Thank you for being here with me today. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much for joining. We needed 2 more traders today on YouTube to be over 1,000 participants. We had 998, and I am watching. So hopefully tomorrow, that would be a new high, over 1,000. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much, and don't forget to join our funded accounts program, the one that only costs $500, and you can get it with a great education and with a referral to a funded account at TFS. So I'm just looking forward to trading with you. Don't just stay on the sideways. It doesn't cost much to join us. And it will be fun to see you here in our main trading room. So thank you all for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, traders.
Okay, traders, good rest of the morning here. Nice day, 30K day by Meir, again, just on fire. Last week and this week, probably having some of his best trading that I've seen. So congratulations, Meir. And the Tesla trade continues to break down now, down to 768. I'll put up my charts here. I've got to move a couple things around, so bear with me for just a moment, and then we will get the mid-morning session started. I've had a great morning also here, and this is a super trading day so far. Both Meir showing the way this morning, and a lot of the trades that I've taken this morning have been very positive. So great way to start a Monday. Welcome to Monday. Welcome back from the weekend. And here we go. So Meir's taking off. I'll step in here. We'll get the session continue to roll on. Michael will be with you this afternoon for lunchtime through the 1:30 area, and then I will come back to round. Okay, traders, on the Roku trade, the rest of the trade will come out at 131.25 here. QSR at the bottom of the day. I'm going to put this Roku trade right over here and also switch out the Lilly trade with the Tesla trade, TSLA, and I'll put Lilly up here and looking around for a new trade. Epic trade again, over 38. I'll be into this trade here. It's been very, very low volume, but EPC on the breakout of 32. We'll watch this here. It's got a ways to go, but something for us to watch. Okay, there we go. mRNA. I did not. We watched mRNA, I believe, last weekend, right? Or last week, mRNA. Yeah. Tesla at the bottom of the day. Wow. And getting weaker. WWE looks good here on the breakout of yesterday's close, 42.53. Not a big mover, but let's give this a go. WWE long, 42.53. Oops. Okay, here we go. And let me put this over here, WWE. Oops, hold on. 2 more cents to go before we enter this trade. QSR. Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah. Yeah, it just bled itself to death, really, on the QSR trade. Yeah, Beyond, I've been watching Beyond this morning. SPY at the top of the day. Beyond just sitting here at this 120, what is that, 126? No, 120 area, 120.60. Not much happening. Roku's pulled back down. If you're in the WWE trade, congratulations. We're going to watch this one together. Move out. WWE for me will be 1,000 on WWE. Yeah, I like Roku right here too. 131.50 on Roku. 131.50 on Roku. We'll watch WWE. I'm going to put Roku up here as well. 131.50 long Roku. I'll post it here in the room. This is going to be a Roku trade long 131.50. Yeah, WWE just not making it right now, but we'll watch it. Just make sure you have your stop loss in place.
Good morning, Scott, Meir, Amir, everyone. May I get the sound test, please?
Hey, Michael, what do you say this morning? How are you?
Yeah, doing very well. How are you doing, guys? Opening the week on a positive note, I hope.
So
good
far,
market
so good.
today.
Yeah, it's been a great day.
Nothing changed after four amazing trading days last week. We had small pullback on Friday, and again today we are running up to fresh all-time highs, or actually near fresh all-time highs on the SPY and fresh all-time highs on the Qs. I'm still in the Uber swing trade from Friday. Looking good. Now approaching 41. That's a nice reversal pattern for Uber. Both Uber and Lyft are very strong today, especially Lyft up 6%. Next trade for Lyft will be that 53 level. Looks great over there, over 53. Very good and strong day for Microsoft, Facebook, Apple. Baba is again a bit choppy. If I'm looking for trades at this point, it will be long trades. Yeah, Roku also making a dent today. This 130, let me see. 131/131.30 reversal play. Very, very nice. Very strong day today for Roku. Let's see if it can swing out of this consolidation. It's pretty much moving sideways on the daily, but today it looks great. ADVM, let's take a look. Is it tradable, ADVM? Yes, it is.
Here comes our WWE again. If you're in the Roku trade here, watch it at 131.50. Taking this long.
Big day for ADVM, up 30%. The question is, where do we enter? 13.25, or we wait for 13.50? There's good support, couple of cents under 13. Guys, pay attention to the 53 breakout in Lyft. A bit toppy here, but that's breakout at the highs of the day, and it's still very early on the day, pretty much now 11:05, so support is down to the 52.50, target 53.50, so at this point 1-to-1, we cannot expect more at this point. The HVN you see is trending higher. I don't see a short trade there, not at this point. There will be a big seller at 53 for Lyft, coming up any second now. Let's take a look at AMD as well. AMD over 51. You know, it's very strong on the daily chart, Henry. It's strong today, up 2.5%. Risk is about 30 cents, so that's pretty much your target. Looks good. For myself, I rather trade Lyft because it's a better mover, but AMD looks very strong as well. The semiconductor sector is positive, 0.34, so yeah, looks good. EPC, did not pay attention to that stock. EPC, wow.
Yeah, EPC continues. That stock is up huge, Michael. Closed out on Friday just about 30.50 and now up to $38. Crazy. Whereas I am in the WWE trade and in the Roku trade now. I don't know if it was an earnings play or what. Pretty strong.
Used to be like a buyout offer. 36. Well, actually, I'm not sure, really. Cannot tell because the trading range is still big, relatively big. I don't know. It's very, very strong today and keeps trading higher. Highs of the day are 38.38 on the EPC. A bit spready though. Another strong stock that should be watched today is WORK, WORK. Now sitting under 25. Boy, this would have been a great trade today. Amazing trend, up 8%. Pretty much all of them intraday. Regarding Apple, it was rejected from 320, so that's your next entry for Apple, but Apple is not very strong today. Apple is flat on the day, started with a gap down, closed the gap now, but 320 has been rejected twice. EPC beat earnings. That's why the stock is up so much. Never traded or never heard about the symbol ever. So EPC, weird. If you are in this trade with Lyft, I will add a small position over 53. I'm also in that trade. Looks good, really. Over 53. The 53 has been tested at 10.04, 11.02, and now we are at 11.10. It's definitely a very, very strong resistance level for Lyft, but Lyft is very strong today. And this one can be a good mover, a much better mover than Uber, I can tell you that. AMD also broke over 51. Those who took this trade, I would look for 25 to 30 cents, being that AMD is, not the best mover around, but a very, very strong stock on the daily nevertheless. Actually, AMD is now a $50 stock. Those who traded it 5-10 years ago remember a $5 stock. but it's not a $5 stock anymore. So it's you know, a $50 stock, 25 cents is not a biggie. LYFT triggered over 53. Volume is not great, but trend is good. That's also a 50-cent target for the partial if we can get there on LYFT.
Okay, traders, Roku looking great now. Again, looking for that 132 area plus and still in the WWE trade. Both of these working out for us nicely right now. Tesla at the bottom of the day. Interesting.
Tesla was up as much as 10% pre-market. 10% pre-market, and it's they're all gone now. It's still up 1%, but 10% in this stock is $70. Ouch. $780 was a great short in Tesla today. Now it looks a bit extended to short at 750. You have a huge stop loss on that trade. I will say wait for a bear flag formation or a better setup to short, if at all. Other than 1350, Andrew, I did not see any entry point. I mean, if you bought it close to 13, that's of course a better entry. Now you can only enter, I think, at 1350. Nice move so far in Lyft over 53. Nothing in AMD.
Come on, Roku, don't fail us here. Do not fail us. Looking good. Looking good.
The market's moving actually very slowly right now. Yeah, I like the LB short as much as I like the LB long, meaning LP is not very clear right now. Sitting at the VWAP after a gap up, LB is pretty much the owner of Victoria's Secret. This stock is for sale. This company is for sale. So a short trade there would be a bit risky if news will come true for the owner and he'll be able to go ahead with selling the company. But it's very, very flat other than the first 6 or 10 minutes. I still have 200 shares long Uber from Friday. I did not add to this swing trade. I rather trade the Lyft, a much better mover today. But those who are in the Uber trade, next target for us should be the highs of the day. Yeah, Funko trade also looks good. Down another 10 cents today, not a big deal. UIND breakout over 121 looks decent. The 120 reversal also worked nicely. It's pretty much third day in a row up for BYND. Yeah, NVIDIA can be a long trade as well, but I don't see anything amazing in NVIDIA right now. It had a great move in the morning. Now it's a bit flat. I will take the partial in Lyft over 53.40. Over 53.40. Amir posted PINS short 24.50. Let's take a look. Yeah, I will join this trade under 24.50. PINS is not a big mover, but it's weak today. We can, I hope, get 25 cents on this trade, maybe a bit more. Pattern looks good on PINS. Yeah, AMD is, a bit slow, but up 8 cents. Same trade, Lyft up 30 cents. Same price, same everything. Lyft moved 30 cents, AMD 10 cents. Doesn't mean that AMD is not going to make more money than Lyft, though. Hopefully both will. Guys, take a look at L. Lows. Wow. I don't think I traded this stock in, I don't know, maybe 10 years, maybe more. It's a nice breakout pattern over 56. However, the volume is very, very low, daily very strong. That's a positive thing.
Yeah, WWE hasn't done anything wrong, just very slow and sideways right now.
Guys, I'm going to take the partial on lift now at 53, a couple of cents below 53.40. This looks to me like a resistance level. Only a partial here. Nice move over to 57.50 for NVIDIA. I took the AMD trade, Alfred, so that's pretty much the same trade, same sector. Of course, NVIDIA a bigger mover or a better mover, but both are, I think, most likely to work the same, in the same direction. Big lift off. Actually, the 53.40 was a resistance level that easily broke, and too bad I was a bit early with the partial, but 53.50 now is a very good partial. 53.50 now on this pullback for those who waited. So good job on lift. I entered only at 53, Amir. Sorry, my average entry is 52.90, but pretty much 40 cents after you, but the stock is amazingly strong today. Big move over 121 in UIND as well. I did not take that trade. This is pretty much a $1 target, a $1 risk, 1-to-1. I was talking about the breakout in BYND over 121. A bit risky, but BYND is doing very well today. Volume good, not very spready, big breakout move, and definitely reached its target already, which is pretty much nearly a buck. So the strong stocks are doing their job. BYND, AMD, Lyft, very strong. Also took the BYD trade, and now I really wish I would have traded it, but I didn't. Anyway, you should be after a partial. Wow. Guess what? As soon as I said you should be after a partial, the stock drops 80 cents in a second. The
Wow.
bid dropped like 60 cents in a second. But it's going to come back.
There's 130.50. I'll be out of the Roku trade now.
That's the way you trade BYD. You hesitate a split second, there's nothing left on the table. Yeah, work is, oh wow. Really? Are you kidding me? Work broke 25. It looked super extended to me. 50 cents up. Amazing. Did not take the trade. It looked a bull flag formation at the highs of the day now, and I remember work not being a good mover. Not today. Today it's amazing. Really, really great. That's of course a mistake. It was a mistake not trading it, but next time, guys. Nobody trades work anymore. The reason for that is that, it's not a very interesting stock, but today it's up 12%, maybe an upgrade, maybe something happened there, amazing range, and obviously something happened. News, I mean, this is a stock that doesn't move $1 in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Wow. Look at the price action now. Really, it's more like a para move now. Apple is not having a great day today. Nevertheless, this breakout at 320 looks good. The only problem is that you're buying it very, very late on the day. Well, not very late. We are actually still early, but the entry looks a bit toppy. That's what I said about work, and it moved 95 cents. Wow, unbelievable work in work. So if you bought it at 320, this is a technical entry at the highs of the day. Risk is down to the 320, 319 and a quarter. So I would say 70 to 80 cents risk to get the same.
Okay, traders, I'm going to take off for the lunch hour here, and I will be back. I'm out of the Roku trade, small winner, and then lost on the second half here. I'm still holding on to WWE. I will continue to hold that in through lunch. Then when I get back, we'll talk a little bit about that WWE trade. A great morning session. Looking forward to trading this afternoon. Should be good. We'll continue on. Michael will take you through lunch. I'll be back at 1:30, and we will let the afternoon session go. Michael, you can switch out the charts. And traders, I'll see you back. Remember that we have got the World Series of Day Trading winter game sale. This goes on through the 17th. So if you're on the outside looking in, you want to be part of what we do on a day-to-day basis, grab one of these programs, plug in, and then also sign up for the World Series of Day Trading. Man, we go the Friday the 19th through the 26th. We're going to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And we've got a holiday built in next week, President's Day. Room will be closed. Market will be closed. Take the time off and enjoy. But again, World Series of Day Trading coming up. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, traders, I'll see you after lunch. Michael, it's all yours, my friend. Had a great morning and looking forward to trading this afternoon.
Thanks, Scott. Enjoy your lunch. I think we are very late with the work trade, pretty much 60, maybe more than 60 cents late. Guys, this is the S&P today. One way straight up in the first hour and a half. Now a small pullback, and we're looking at this 333.50 to 60 breakout at the highs of the day. Volumes are a bit lower now, which is not great, but trend in the market is still clearly to the upside. No question about that. The NYFT trade started pretty much here at 52.70. Amir posted it at 52.50. The entry at 53 was also a very, very clear breakout with the triangle breakout as well. So perfect. And it moved like 75 cents. Now it's pulling back, but instead of talking about lift, I'm going to take a partial in this 51 breakout in AMD, 30 cents. Yeah, looks good. You know, actually, it may continue. But this was pretty much the risk. If you look at the AMD trade over 51, the risk was 60 to 68, so 32 cents. And like I said, the AMD does not look like a great mover, but now it's a $50 stock. Volume is amazing. Good for a partial now at 51.30 for those who took the trade. I don't know who posted the trade, but I don't remember, but very good post. Yeah, both Uber and Lyft are, pulling back a bit. And Apple is pulling back a bit. Again, I think Apple starting very weak today. Breakouts not at this point looks like 320 is being rejected like 3 or 4 times now in a row. Regarding Tesla, well, the trend is still lower in Tesla after a huge pullback. If you want to enter 770, that's pretty much the next entry, over 770, risking like $10. I had a trade early in the morning on Tesla. The spreads were like $2. Wow, it was a terrible trade. Now the spread is pretty much $1. It's actually more than $1. So again, if you don't see a great entry in Tesla, I would say no, it's no the risk reward is not as great. The risk is never less than $10. So you need to get one-to-one $10 plus the slippage. And if you need, you need a very good move to make money in Tesla those days. It's not Tesla from last week. So look, guys, look at this 780 breakdown in Tesla. That would have been a great trade. 780. Now it's set pretty much at the lows of the day, created a reversal trade at 752. Nice double bottom here, and now it's up. But it's negative on the day. You took Tesla from 783. If you look at the Tesla trade at 780, look at exactly the $10 stop loss. So anyway you look at it, Tesla stop loss is $10. Guys, we have Facebook looking good. Well, actually, you know what? I want to say Facebook looking good, but another stock that's coming or making a comeback is Microsoft. Great trading day today, and amazing trade in the morning, then a pullback. We should have been buying it, but now it's a bit extended, but I'm going to watch Microsoft. It's still very, very strong today, or looks very, very strong. Daily, intraday, all time frames. Yeah, next station for AMD 5150. That's what it looks to me. Regarding Roku, let's take a look. Support is 130, obviously, as you can see from the VWAP. It already moved over 130.50, but I don't think that it matters the entry. You want to see or buy close to support. In this case, 130, 30, 40 is better than 50. Anyway, that's pretty much the deal now with Roku. It was obviously much stronger in the morning session. The AMD trade was very clear here at 51. There was another option to buy at 50.60, the previous breakout, but 51 was the last entry. That's where I entered at 51. Took a partial at 32 and waiting for more. Waiting for another leg up, maybe 51.60 to 70. Yeah, PINS on its way down. Had a fight here at 24.50. Pulled back to the VWAP area, rejected. This one looks, or so I'm hoping that it will move under 24.20. That's my target for the partial, like 30 cents. Meir posted it with only a 20-cent stopper. So pretty much you can take the partial earlier. Amir is going to talk about it later. I didn't see any LLY entry posted. Anyway, it looked good over 143.50. The market now pretty much lost its momentum. We had good volume for about half an hour today, and now we're looking a bit, I don't want to say sleepy, but we are sitting at 330 under 330.50. I mean, work is going through a para move. Had a minor pullback to the 2250, 2550. Those who paid attention could have entered here, but you had only a minute to get in. Now it's, it's going through news now. Obviously, very positive news. You had the option to buy it at 25. That would have been 10 times better than expected trade. Nobody expects work to break out for a buck, maybe more nearly over lunch. DAO is tradable? Yes, it is. Very low volume stock though, Ephraim. You can enter, I think, 24, I want to say 24.80, but yeah, you can have a position at 24.80 and add over 25. Risk is about, I would say, down to the 24.50, so 30 cents. I don't see a new entry on Microsoft. Microsoft had a great reversal trade from 186. Now it's at 187 and we missed the trade, and I don't see any new entry now. It's extended now. Definitely not going to buy it at 187. What do I think about Roku? I mean, been watching it pretty much all day, but hold on. Again, Roku is fighting now with this support. The problem with Roku is that it had an amazing morning session, then this breakout, and now it looks like it's maybe losing its uptrend for the day. That's how it looks to me right now. So I'm not sure about that. You know, it had a great move in the morning, a pullback, another leg up. Now it looks, unclear. The market is at the highs of the day. Roku is lagging the market right now. Wow, guys, AMD 50 cents in the money. Yeah, the market is trend one-way ticket up. So this pullback today and Friday was pretty much used to a good cause, meaning buying cheaper. Yeah, I mean, the entry for us should have been at 186. Had we saw it on time, maybe 186 and a quarter. Now it's, as you can see, very extended. Guys, look at Baba. Baba looked dead until 30 minutes ago. And after 11:30, the stock broke over the VWAP and voila, to the highs of the day. I'm still looking for long trades. Let's take a look at LK. We are at the highs of the day, so if anybody is not in a long trade, this is not the right entry point. LK over, let's see, 36. There's plenty of resistance here, though. You can see highs of the day are 36.13. Support is down to the 35.60. So the risk reward here on LK is not great. Not great. Nevertheless, LK is always a big mover. Again, what I don't like again today is the lack of volume and the range for the stock, but that's the deal today with LK, Brandon. If anybody is in the AMD trade and did not take a partial, which I doubt, it's 60 cents in the money now. I'm going to take my second partial here at 51.60. And the third partial is going to be at 52, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for AMD. PCG, Amir posted PCG, let's see where, at 18. Highs of the day are 2 cents. Wow, look at the daily in PCG. This is not a great day trading stock, but it has an amazing trend lately. I would be worried about us buying longs now at the highs of the day, 333.50. I see some red in Apple, Facebook, Baba, and Microsoft. LB long. The question is LB long. Let's take a look again at LB. Why 24.25? Maybe 24.20. Yeah, you know, it can be 25, it can be 20. Anyway, you look at it, the 24 is your stop loss. So even if you buy it here at 24.14, the stop loss is 24. If you buy 24.25, stop loss is still 24. Yeah, AMD is not far away. I'm guessing from all-time highs. Yeah, 30 cents away. But it's not, we're not playing for a breakout in AMD. We're playing the trend. The trend is very strong. Semiconductors are positive. NVIDIA is also strong. Obviously, the NVIDIA trade gained more than $1, but you don't buy as many NVIDIA shares as you buy AMD shares. This trade is also looking on its way up to $1. We have also SQ, which is very strong today. I don't remember where was the first entry that you got in, guys. I'm guessing 80. Those who are in this trade from 80 and added at 80.50 still looks good, but the entry at 80 was a very strong one, clear one. Wow, look at this reversal trade. I would have joined 100% had I saw it in time. Wow, big pullback in Uber, 50-cent pullback. Trying to get tired on it. News on Tesla, let's take a look. I don't see any news. Look at the volume bars. News means volume bars should be jumping substantially. In this case, I don't see anything. So let's ignore, there are no news in Tesla. Not now, at least. BHVN is very spready. That's my take on it right now. Lows of the day are 44.95. I don't know. I don't like to short at the lows. Don't like to short at the lows. It's a biotech stock, a bit spready. Yeah, maybe this plant in China reopening news is already priced in because the stock jumped in the morning like 10%, then pulled back, nearly closed the gap actually, you know. Look at the price action, nearly closed the gap and moved higher now again. PCG moved over 18. That's not going to be a big mover, but it can be a consistent mover. So if you are in this trade, just wait. You have a very clear stop loss underneath this bull flag formation. You can see it here, 15 cents. And, you know, it's still very early on the day. We are now pretty much trading at noon in 2 minutes. Wow, guys, AMD, 70 cents now. And going and going and going. I took already 2 partials in the AMD trade. Lift 53.50. Remember, we entered at 53 and 52.50, Andy. So you are more than $1 late to the party. Again, I don't see anything special now at 53.50. I don't see anything special. Well, not everything is moving with the market because the market is stopped moving at 10:30 and we are now at 11, at 12. But the strong stocks are obviously continuing higher. The weak stocks are drifting a bit lower, and most of the stocks are not doing anything. Amazon is up 2%. BYND nearly 5%. FedEx is dead today after a great day Friday, if you remember it, guys. You had a good day, Ken. Good for you. I did not pay attention to LLY today, but let's take a look. Very strong stock on the daily chart, and I'm sure it's the same on the daily chart. Actually, a gap down today. Okay. Now I see the number, minus 1.7. But this is a fake gap down because it's pretty much used to buy because as you can see, the trend is higher pretty much all day. Peloton, wow, we didn't trade the PTO in a long time. When I say long time, I mean a couple of days, maybe a bit more. Let's see what happens on the daily chart. On the daily chart, it looks like a reversal day after three pullback days, and we'll see what happens. That was your entry, Andrew, 28.70. Now it's gonna fight with the 29. And this is already a lunch session, or approaching the lunch session. Actually, we are 12 noon. Yeah, that's the beginning of the lunch session. Lower volumes. I see lesser chance for a good move right now from the stock. There's also a big seller at 28.90. It's interesting. I want to see how the stock reacts at the round number 29 for future references. Okay, let's wait a bit with this one. LLY. LLY is at the highs of the day, Johnny, but I myself not going to buy breakouts at 144 over lunch. Yeah, AMD is unbelievable. I'm not going to add at 53. This was pretty much my target trade, but I didn't expect it to come so quickly. I mean, AMD is something that pretty much takes its time. This is a very sharp move for AMD. Breakout over lunch and $1 in the money. Very, very good. Yeah, WFC is very weak today, Juan. Very, very weak. Not a big mover, though. Good short here at 47.90, sorry, 47.50. But if I'm looking at the daily chart, I see a very, very narrow range, zero volume stock, trending lower, and I don't think I want to be interested in something like that. Still, the 47.40 short trade working. That's good for 20 cents. I'm thinking, The financial sector is red today, down point, where is it? XLF, 0.26. At one point, would I short AMD? At this point, highly unlikely. The stock has a clear trend all day to the upside. If it pulls back, I want to buy it cheap, not sell it. Okay? I want to buy it cheap if it pulls back. When I say pulls back, maybe to the 51.50, but I don't have any plans of shorting AMD. I need plans to short a very weak stock, something like, let's Let's take a look at this one. Maybe at the 30 on ZGNX, Zogenix. Let's take a look at another weak stock, COLL. Wow, this can be interesting. Guys, I'm going to short COLL at 22.44, risking 17 cents to the 22.61. So COLL is very weak today. It's sitting at the view up. Last time it was rejected, it dropped down 50 cents. Hopefully this time again. But, it's, things don't work out all the time as they did before. Nevertheless, it looks good. Yeah, I can post it. COLL 22.45 short. That's the trade idea. The only reason I'm taking this trade is the VWAP and this, you can see these rejection bars from the VWAP happening again and again. Okay, in COLL short. The target should be 22, maybe a couple of cents above 22, if we're lucky. 22 is going to be very good support for this stock. My feed is 22.41, 22.41, 22.2222, something like that. So it's not a great field, but not a bad field. Now I see it's a bit spready, this COLL stock. Didn't see the spreads earlier, but maybe it will work in our favor. Yeah, there is a class today after the close, guys, at 4:05. Yeah, see you can. If you can come back, if you can come back, so please do. If not, you can request the recordings. We're going this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Indeed, the Nasdaq, guys, is at all-time highs now again. I think so, Gigi. I think so. Please ask Clifton about that. Guys, AMD, unbelievable. Now I feel stupid. I sold them very early my 2/3 of my position. I only have now, started with 1,000, only have 250 shares now. Shame on me. Anyway, it was a very good trade. I don't remember who posted it, guys, on AMD, but good job. Very good job. Tesla short 760. Indeed, it can be an interesting trade, you know. That 760 was tested. Right now, it looks like $7 stop loss for Tesla if you short it under 760. Spreads are not that bad, only 50 cents right now. Only. A bargain for you. Kind of got tired of trading Tesla with the spreads and huge volatility, but you know, it's a decent setup here under 760. Not gonna join you on this trade, but that's pretty much a $7 stop loss on the trade. Market is not doing much, but we have the 333 as very good support. The VWAP is another 40% to 40 cents to the downside. The stop loss should be around here, 767. Again, the trades in Tesla are getting, you know, tougher. COLL a pullback to the 2250 now. Let's take a look at take two. Take two. 110.80, you know, 110.80. If at all, I will take a very, very small position. There's a stock that I don't trade, don't trust, is this take two. But under 110.80, indeed, it looks good. This was also a very good entry, 111.25 because of the VWAP. Now, if you enter at 110.80, I will say VWAP is like 60 cents away. I would use a tighter stop loss. WWE, another tough one. WWE is, let's take a look. AMD over 52 now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not going to trade WWE. I'm not sure this is a stock that's moving sideways, lower, higher, not very clear. And we have not a lot of clarity in the market as well. We had a very good morning session, but right now we are moving sideways, very, very narrow ranges. Trend is still to the upside though. COL refuses to move lower now. It's pretty much stuck now at 2250. It's not a good day for short traders so far. Let's put it this way. The trend is higher. Pretty much all day we had nothing to the downside, nothing. Unless you traded Foot Locker, this one is very weak all day. Casper, same drill. Can't believe that I missed the work trade at 25 and it's now at 27. Unbelievable move in work. Maybe the best day for work ever. Guys, look at this. Definitely the best day for work ever. Yeah, we had a couple of chances, but I wasn't even watching it at all. I think there was a slight chance at 25.50, and then 26 broke out very fast, and now it's over 27. I don't know. Too bad I don't have enough charts for it, but okay, I put it on the top of my watch list now. Hopefully I will see it next time. How many screens? I have 5, 7, 8 screens. 8 screens. I can add more screens, but the problem is that if you focus on too many, then you may end up with not focusing in anything. So yeah, that's definitely a big blow. Not trading work today. That I can tell you for sure. The market is not moving lower, but it's pretty much looking like it wants to break this 333 support level. What do you mean, can it be halted, Mohammed? Which one? Work? The chances of work being halted, if that's what you meant, is zero. Why would it be halted? It's just trending higher. Nothing, no reason for anybody to ask for a halt. I mean, stock is being halted when something really out of the ordinary happens. News. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting this move in AMD. At one point, if the stock moves up $1, it's not a surprise. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I was even not thinking about adding at 52 was it really, look at how extended the stock is. The move started pretty much at 10 o'clock in the morning. So from 10 o'clock till 12:30, 2 hours and a half to the upside. That's extended. Still, with a $1 move, you had plenty of opportunities to take a power share. I like this trade, guys. Look at the view up. 64.65 short or 65. The only trade that you can use, the only thing that you can use here is the resistance, meaning the view up. Other than that, nothing much. So the stop loss, anyway you enter it, is at 86, 64.86. COLL has very good support. It's not breaking down, and this whole market is very strong today. Up, where is the market? Q's 0.5%. SPY, where is the SPY? Hold on a second, 0.26. If we break 330 with some volume, we may see a leg lower. If we break 330, yeah, QSR, the QSR trade is using the VWAP as stop loss and shorting it now at 64.70, for example. But using the VWAP as a stop loss. The next move in Tesla, which I would say, wow, is closing the gap. And let's see if we can create a dual move, meaning a reciprocal move, where it started up $70 and it will close lower $70. That will be interesting. PINS continues also to be choppy. It had a nice move lower, a reversal, now back to the entry. Maybe this time it's going to create the big move. My order is 64. You can see the order is 64.65. 64.65 short on QSR. Trying to risk 20 cents max on this trade. Again, I want to risk as little as possible because we have a very, very unclear market right now, really. The market is, this is the market. So we had a very clear morning. Now we are a bit lower in this still bull flag formation. We have the VWAP below, so that's 100% our next support level if we move lower. But overall now, we're not a lot of volatility. I mean, what's going on here? Not much. If you ask yourself what's going on, look at the big movers and you'll see that none of them is doing anything, substantial right now, if any. Can I get a sound test now? As always, there is something wrong with the mic where you press the wrong button and it shuts down. That's the stupid Microsoft headset. Yeah, SPCE. Yeah, let's take a look. The daily is amazing on SPCE. But where is it? There was a great intraday at 20 today. That worked for 60 cents. Now it's back to the 20 area. I have to say,